Good morning. Before starting today's TBT, Toolbox Talk, I would like to say one slogan. Whatever I was saying in my most of the YouTubes, most of the TBTs, Toolbox Talks, everybody knows that slogan is safety first. Give first priority to safety. Always I have been hungering for production. There should be production. There should be a lot of progress from fabrication jobs. But more than this all, we have to give first priority to, first importance to safety. Okay? Remember the slogan, safety first, from the starting of this work to the end of this work, which happens at evening. In my last episode, in my last TBT, in my last Toolbox Talk, I told a word, they won't cheat us. They have no life. And I stopped it. They means tools, machines, accessories, that kind of thing which doesn't those things don't have a life. Those things aren't alive. They don't breathe oxygen like human being because those things are tools, those things are machines, those things are accessories. But so they don't know to cheat others. Who knows to cheat others? Animals also don't know to cheat others. Birds, fishes, that kind of so many different types of creatures are there in this world. They don't know to cheat others. And who knows to cheat? Only human being. So, if animals don't know to cheat us, how will one tool cheat us? How will one machine cheat us? How will one accessory cheat us? Those things are really iron or wood or that kind of things which has been made from abrasive things or from some other things. Sometimes it may be from wood, sometimes it may be from iron. They don't know to cheat us. But if we don't use it properly, it will cheat us. For explaining it, in my last episode, I told one story. I told one happening which happened in one site. Everybody knows my last episode, so I don't describe it. In that episode, one or two sentences I shall say about it and stop it. In that episode I told, one lazy man was there. He had worn safety harness. Even if it is so, he didn't use it properly. He didn't use safety harness for getting escaped from working at height. Instead of that, he used its tail end for pulling one grating. Checkered plate thing is grating. He used that thing to pull one grating from some place to his own location. Grating fell down. With that grating, he had worn safety harness. Its tail end had been fixed to one rigid point. Instead of that, it had been fastened to grating. When grating fell down, he too fell down and he became a dead body. I told about it. When I told this story, I told these kind of things. Now, safety harness is a thing. It can be considered in the group of tools, machines, accessories. It is an accessory, especially related with safety accessory. It doesn't know to cheat others, but if we don't use it properly, it will cheat us. Actually, they are innocent. Who aren't innocent? Human beings aren't innocent. Animals are also innocent. They don't know to cheat. I told it in my first minute. In this episode's first minute, I told they don't know to cheat. So use the thing properly. If one tool has been made for fastening with screw, it is to be fastened for screw only. I am saying about, now I told about the screwdriver. For what purpose screwdriver has been made? Screwdriver has been made for fastening one screw or that kind of thing. But somebody does not use it properly and they use it as an lever. Somebody is using the screwdriver or that kind of thing for some other purpose. Spanner has been made for fastening bolts, nuts. But somebody is using it as a hammer. Somebody is using it as a lever. Somebody is using it improperly. It means they don't respect these spanner or screwdriver or that kind of tools or machines or accessory. Actually, innocent things are there. Spanner, screwdriver, safety harness, everything is innocent. Even if it is so, if we don't use it properly, they will cheat us. Innocent things will cheat us if we don't use it properly. In my last episode, so I told one fellow had worn safety harness. Even if it is so, he didn't use it properly. He used it for pulling grating from some place to his own working location. That was his crime. Its result was his death. So, when you use screwdriver, when you use spanner, when you use hammer, when you use some other thing, its own proper use has to be done. If one tool has been made for hammering purpose, that is to be used only for hammering. It shouldn't be used for levering. It shouldn't be used for giving packing. I have seen somebody gives packing downside of one plate. Thicky plates may be there. Thicky plates may be there. Its downside, some packings had to be kept. They will search. They may not get. Very easily, one hammer may be there. He will take, she will take and keep it under the plate. That is improper. If hammer is there, it has been made for hammering only. If screwdriver is there, it has one purpose. If spanner is there, it has been made for one purpose. Welding set has one purpose. Gas cutting set has one purpose. It shouldn't be used for some other improper use. If we use, it becomes as a band tool. When we purchase one screwdriver or one measurement tape or that kind of things from shop, it isn't a band tool. We pay proper money to them and we purchase it from there. we get bill and we give proper money and we purchase. When we purchase, it wasn't a band tool. It wasn't a homely made thing. In fabrication factory, in fabrication workshop, we shouldn't use homemade things. What is the meaning of homemade things? Somebody may suspect the thing which has been made in our own home, which has been made in our own house, which has been made in our own family. That is called homemade thing. No. Homemade thing means the thing which is banned thing. Instead of screwdriver, if we use some other thing, if we make some other thing and if we do that work, that tool is called homemade thing, homemade tool or banned tool. So, in fabrication workshop, whatever thing, adorned things, we have adorned things because we purchased it from proper shop, paying proper money and getting proper bill. So it isn't a improper tool, improper machine, improper accessory. But the person who makes it as a band tool, the person who gets it as a homemade tool. So use the thing which has been made for its own purpose. Don't use it for another purpose. Measurement tape is for measuring. Snips is for shearing. It isn't a lever. It isn't a hammer. Drill bit has been made for drilling. Don't use it for some other purpose. So, they don't know to cheat us. But if we don't respect them, it means if we don't use it properly, it will cheat us. Then we will get accident. Accident means sometimes it may be the accident for ourselves. Sometimes it may be the accidents for others. Sometimes it may be the accident for tools and equipments. Sometimes it may be the accidents for material. For accidents, how to be considered as accident? Always when we say the word accident, we get the remembrance about ourselves. We think we have to be safe. We have to be safe. Others have to be safe. Material has to be safe. Tools and equipments have to be safe. So, in my previous episodes, I have told there are 4 types of safety. First one is our own safety. Next one is other safety. Third one is material safety. Fourth one is tools and equipment safety. So, the spanner shouldn't be spoiled. If we use improperly one spanner, sometimes instead of fastening 30 bolt, if we use 31 or if we use 32, we will get an accident. It will be slipped. Bolt also will be damaged. Sometimes we may keep one packing, 1 mm packing or 2 mm packing in between spanner. That is improper. So, materials, tools, equipments. I told the word material first, not materials. The tools, machines, accessories, which has been, those things have been made for which purpose? Its own purpose have to be fulfilled. Don't use it as a band tool. Don't use it as a homemade tool. Work safely. Safety first. Again I tell. So, safety has to be reached in our own safety. Safety first has to be reached in other safety. Safety slogan has to be reached for material safety. Safety first slogan has to be remembered for tools and equipment safety. Have a safe working day.